Welcome back, folks. Just a quick update. I am expanding my rabbit shelters. I'm working on the second one now. Here's the base of it. So this will give you a good idea what the floor plan looks like before the walls and the roof are on. The back half is shelved so they can sit up on it, have an area to get up off the ground if it's raining or wet. And then the front half has a big open area so they can dig and tunnel and do what they do best. As you can see, I've just ripped out all of the brush and pallet wood and stuff that I had in here that was covering this hillside. It's in a big pile right here outside the fence now. I'm gonna stack it all up nice and burn through it this winter. Pulled out these plastic shelters too. I took them out of here because the rabbits were resisting checking this thing out. I think they thought it was some kind of trap for them or something. But now that I've taken the other stuff out and they've gotten kind of desperate for a spot to get away from me while I'm in here, they have been checking this thing out, and I think they like it. I got a bunch of straw put down in this one. I still got to redo the lid on this one. What I want to do is have it to where this edge comes out just a little bit more and bends down so that the wind can't blow straight through there. See how you can see daylight through it? I don't like that. So I'm gonna cut a new piece of metal that's a little bit bigger that I can fold the edges down, kind of seal it up a little. Take a quick peek inside if you haven't seen my other videos. So here's what I've got inside of here. I took the nest box out. I don't think I'm going to use a nest box. I think I'll just let them make their nest in here wherever they see fit. But you can see there's the door, right? And there's a shelf above it that they can sit on if they want. And then there's this whole area back here. And you can't see the floor on this one because it's all full of straw, but it's exactly the same as the other one I was showing you. If we come around front here and look in the front, we can see if I move the straw out of the way. Well, I don't know that you can really see it that well, but it's just dirt right there. But yeah, I think these are going to work well. I'm going to put 4 of them in here. I'm going to build one for each rabbit so that they're not fighting each other over them. It's going to really open it up in here, just having those 4 little huts sitting right next to each other, not a ton of brush and mess everywhere. I think this looks a lot cleaner. I like this a lot better so far. And as you can see, the rabbits are kind of in disarray. They're like, where did our shelter go? So yeah, I gotta hustle and get a couple more of these built before sundown so that they do have somewhere to go to. It finally just got cold here in Missouri this year. We did have one snow before this, but it was a real warm snow. It was just barely freezing. It was around 30 degrees. This snow is much, much colder. We're looking at 0 degrees or 5 below at night and a high of 10 during the day. That's Fahrenheit. For those of you that aren't in America, sorry. We don't do Celsius here. I don't know why. It's kind of silly. But anyway, I'm gonna probably go ahead and wrap this up. Oh, there is one more addition. I'll show you. I've got a new water dish over here. This is a heated water dish that I picked up at my local farm supply store. I wanted to get a metal one, but they didn't have any. And the price tag for the metal one was like 65 bucks. As opposed to $19.99 for this plastic one. So I'm hoping they won't chew on this too much. I'm only going to have it in here when it's cold enough to need it, of course. But as you can see, I just took the ice out of the metal one a few minutes ago and it's already icing over again, whereas this one totally liquid, so that's pretty cool. The wire coming off of it, you can see it there outside. It's got a wire guard on it. I don't trust that to protect from the rabbits, so what I did was I just set a log on top of the wire coming out of it so they just can't even get access to it at all. So no risk of them chewing on that. But I think this is going to make my life and their lives much easier this winter. And then of course here's my little feeding contraption that I've made. Got a feeder put inside of here. It's got kind of weather guards on the sides and a cookie sheet, funny enough, as the lid to make it waterproof for the most part, unless there's like rain and gale force winds with it. But the food stays real dry in here. I haven't had an issue with it getting wet since I made this little contraption, so pretty satisfied with it. The lid just sits on here. I just take it off and you can fill it right up from the top, so it's real handy. I gotta say, I'm really liking this colony setup. It's really nice to be able to take care of all 4 rabbits, water and feed in one little station instead of having to go cage to cage. And this side of the colony over here is not ready yet, but it's all fenced off. I'm getting it ready for the rabbits that I still have in cages. They're all going to get moved to the ground soon so that I won't have any more adult rabbits in cages. But yeah, it's been definitely a learning experience. I think this pen is really going to help me out a lot. I think these shelters are going to really help me out a lot, and I'm definitely excited to see where it goes. So keep watching, guys. Check back regularly. I'll have updates coming. And as always, have a good one.